My dearest friend, we don't know each other yet, but I'm glad something brought you here. Nice to meet you. My name is PK. I don't know about you, but I don't like to be the first one speaking, and maybe this might be one of the reasons why it took me more than 10 years to say hi. Yeah, this is really a harsh truth. For more than 1 decade, I imagined how it may be to pursue some kind of everlasting dream. I've never felt ready, never felt good enough or capable of, and life moved on unapologetically. I'm not sure if I can or if I am capable of it now, but lately I felt this strange kind of pressure in my chest. This urge you can't really put a name on. Some time ago I felt a similar thing, but more existential than ever before. I think every one of us has to go through hardship and pain to grow, although I have hard time seeing the greater picture in some experience. Regardless, if these were my own, or they belonged to the stories of beloved ones or strangers. Maybe we'll find some time to talk about this later on, but anyways, you may ask what's going on right here and why you should stay or revisit. Let me say you this. There's no need to feel pressured, but I'd love to see you from time to time. I would like to promise you some value, maybe relaxation or excitement. But as we both know, we don't know each other, so I cannot promise you things like that. I decided to put myself out in this world that lately exhausted and scared me, but is also such a beautiful and invigorating place to be. I try to find my path in it. And while I'm searching, I would like to take you along. Maybe you'd like to keep me company for a little while. It's November in autumn where I live. Autumn always is the time of year where I feel this strange kind of wanderlust interwoven with a melancholy colored nostalgia. The footage you see while I'm talking is more than 4 years old and somehow the first attempts to film the process of me painting. I've decided to leave the preparation nearly real time for a little bit. because I think it's particularly important to show aspects of reality. We all have been forced to change our approaches to being productive and time efficient and focused. Sometimes it feels like there's no time to wait or to do nothing, and more questionable, there often seems to be no time for doing things just in their natural way, despite there's no way to accelerate. It seems like it's not okay to put effort in something when it can be speed up or just replaced by a simple prompt or click. And so time's fluidity keeps getting rushed and destroys our own sense of being a part of it by feeling the need to keep up the pace. Don't worry. Of course, I respect your time and I'll compress hours, days, weeks, or even months in some handy form, but one of my wishes for this is to keep things real. I won't lie. I like clean and polished accuracy and curated aesthetics too. And I see it as a kind of respect to put effort in the things I do and share with you. But I need to remember myself endlessly that perfection doesn't exist, and although striving for it feels virtuous in some way, it's also a presumptuous intent. And maybe you too need this reminder sometimes. Every strength is a weakness, and every weakness is a strength due to the circumstances. Anyways, I think some of these scenes feel like kind of meditative and calming to me, and maybe they do for you too. I'm not a fan of expectations. They seem to have the tendencies to charge up the simplest things. Nevertheless, they linger, but maybe we can just acknowledge them without giving them too much space yet. The painting you see was inspired by the Norse mythology of Fenrir. He is the son of Loki and Angerboda and is tied up until Ragnarok. There There are many different sources, and in some of them he divorced the son after his escape. I used oil paints on a thin wood panel. The panel is primed with acrylic white, and I transferred the sketch of the wolf with carbon paper. I abandoned this painting for now almost 4 years, and along with some other unfinished pieces, they remained around me in a kind of accusing presence. And because I want to turn the page of the lingering chapter of my life, I feel drawn to complete all of them. Like there could be no closure in this thought. I like them to be part of a new chapter while belonging to the old one, as some kind of foreshadowing maybe. Unfortunately, there's no footage of the color blocking of the wolf itself. If you made it till the end, through all of my rambling, I'd like to thank you so much. I hope you see you next time. Have a great day.